spirit dragon realm healing frequency pools. Maybe you've heard of floating and sensory deprivation tanks. Maybe you've heard of law of attraction visualization methods. Maybe you've heard of healing frequencies. But did you know that in the dragon realm, there are actually these pools, these magic pools that are like a combination of all of those things? How cool is that? So I'm super excited to talk about this one today. But first, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Hannah, and I help people to own their powers and step into the driver's seat of their own lives. And today we're going to be doing that by going into how you can actually use these dragon healing frequency pools in this reality, in the 3D world, to kind of bring a sense of peace and integration to your life and just all around improve your life. How does that sound? So definitely stick around if you are unfamiliar with the dragon realm and you're like, Hannah, that sounds freaking awesome, but like, how do I get there? I can explain more on how exactly you can get to the dragon realm at the very end of the video. But I guess a brief overview for those unfamiliar with the dragon realm is this is a higher vibrational place that exists where the dragons kind of call it home. And not every dragon resides there, but I feel like every dragon's soul, regardless of what they're incarnated as at the moment, has the ability to access this magical dragon realm. Because it exists on the higher planes of existence, it's not something that is tangible. It's not something that can be physically seen or felt. The key to getting there, the ticket, as I like to say, is simply intention. Set the intention to get to the dragon realm and you'll be there. It's really that simple. So again, we'll go more into that at the end of the video. Generally, my experience with the dragon realm is that it can be accessed anytime, and it will likely just make you feel so at peace and at home and just surrounded by love and support. It's a great place to go and recharge your batteries if you're feeling a little burnt out by this human existence and you're hoping to kind of get that sense of inner balance again. About the dragon healing frequency pools that I mentioned, which this video is based around, this was a really surprise one for me, to be honest. I've only kind of discovered these within the past year. And when I first stumbled upon them, I wasn't even totally sure like what I was stumbling upon. Basically, I believe the first time I had an encounter with one was when I did my own like meditation. And I was just drawn in the dragon realm to go to this pool. Then when I was creating my How to Train Your Dragon Guide e-course, I was guided to create a meditation for healing physical illnesses and ailments and just all around chronic pain. That was like the same kind of thing. Basically, you go to this pool in the dragon realm and it heals your physical body, which is freaking awesome, right? And then when I started working with one-on-one clients, I noticed this just kept coming up. When we would go into the etheric and do quantum healing, a lot of times me and the clients would be drawn to these pools to like heal certain issues. The common issues that I've encountered are blocks to financial abundance, love, and again, physical healing, like health stuff. So know that in the dragon realms, you can easily heal all of these things. And if that sounds a little overwhelming, like it's a lot to take in, you're not even sure where to start, I would recommend checking out my How to Train Your Dragon Guide e-course, because the meditation I referred to is in that course, and that will walk you through exactly how to go bathe in these pools, soak in that energy, and use it to transform your 3D life. So now the definition of these spirit dragon healing frequency pools, essentially at their core, they are literal pools or, ponds, lakes even, where you just go bathe in them, and it allows you to access higher vibrational states. And each pool is focused on a different specific higher vibration. So again, as mentioned, love is a big one. Abundance, another big one. Just feeling safe in your body, like healthy in the 3D physical world. Also, I haven't talked about value dragons really on this channel yet. Eventually, that's going to be a thing. These are dragons that embody specific values such as love, freedom, courage, strength, and they carry these frequencies within them. They can help you access them. Well, these pools have that same ability. You and the dragons as well, like, do this. You can just go bathe in these pools, and it will allow you to access these higher vibrational states. Now, how this comes in handy is if we go back to the law of attraction, right? Like attracts like. As I am always saying, be, do, have. In order to attract something, to manifest something with the law of attraction, you have to be it first. Then you'll start to get inspired to take actions. That's do. And then finally, the third one is you'll have the thing. We're brainwashed in this 3D matrix to believe it's the opposite, that you like have the thing and then you start doing things in alignment with that, and then you start feeling a certain way. And that's not how it works. I'm sure if you've studied the law of attraction, you know this to be the case. So the dilemma here is like, how can you access something? How can you be something when you've never felt it? If you go to a video, I'm going to link here, recent video I did on twin flames versus narcissists. I go into my personal story about how I dealt with a lot of emotional, physical abuse, sexual abuse. I didn't really know anything other than abuse. And so I didn't know what unconditional love was. I couldn't access that frequency. Now, the dragons, before I even knew about the pools, they kind of helped me to tap into the frequencies of unconditional love that allowed me to manifest my twin flame, which allowed me to perpetuate then that frequency of unconditional love. And they're saying that there's like this cheat. You can just go to the dragon realm, go into these pools to access these states that you would like to feel. So if you're someone, you're like, yeah, like Hannah, I've never experienced unconditional love. I don't know what that is. I can't trust people. Maybe you've been just abused. You've only really known narcissistic people. That's okay. You can experience what unconditional love is by going to the dragon realms and bathing in the unconditional love pool. So again, this applies to any frequency that you can really fathom, anything you like to achieve or manifest. There's a pool for that. The dragons have a pool for that. And they want you to know there's plenty of space. These pools are open. And they were just like, yeah, Hannah, so we kept kind of giving you the hints all along when you're doing your meditations, when you're creating that course, when you're working with your clients. And it took you like a freaking year to notice the pattern that, hey, we're trying to get you to share this information with everyone, because the dragons really want us to use these tools, because that's what they are. We could really use them right now. There's more kind of fear and just heavy vibes out there, like heavy vibrational frequencies than ever with all the stuff going on in the world right now. And so a kind of cheat code you can use to get into the higher vibration, to ascend, is to go to the dragon realm and just have a nice bath. You can actually amplify this by doing the sensory deprivation take floating thing. I've done both together. Oh my God, that shit is so potent. If you go to a sensory deprivation tank and then meditate in the dragon realm in these pools, wow, that is going to supercharge like your healing, let me tell you. But anyways, as usual, I'm starting to ramble. I digress. I encourage you to just give this a try. You can try it just in normal meditation. And like I said, if you want more assistance with that, you can check out my course, because there is a meditation and there will be more that walk you through how to actually use these pools. But the dragons do have a caveat. They do want to warn you. And likely you've experienced this if you've had a spiritual awakening, you've experienced a dark night of the soul, or if you've manifested anything with the law of attraction. And that is, beware the dragon trials, they say. And I'll link my dragon trial video up here. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, that should fill you in. But yeah, if you lift your frequency so high, let's say you're going towards financial abundance, okay? You bathe in the pool of financial abundance. You lift your frequency up to that level. Awesome, right? You get to stay there. No, when you come back to the 3D, anything in your reality that is not a match to that frequency has to rise up now to the surface to be purged. And this is what happens when there is a dragon trial, a dark night of the soul. It's sort of this purging that happens that you have to go through. So know that when you do work with these pools and stuff, it feels hella nice when you're in it, but it can trigger a purging. It can trigger serious shadow work and upset in your environment. So with our example of the financial abundance thing, oftentimes if you've bathed in the pool of financial abundance, when you return to reality, things might happen where you lose money. You could even lose your job. You might just notice money's leaving. And these are just your blind spots to where you're still perpetuating the frequency of lack. The dragons are helping you purge that from your life. So then you have to have the courage to keep going, to keep meditating in that pool of financial abundance and keep moving toward that vibrational state here in the 3D plane. So it can be quite challenging, I will say. And if you're a little afraid to dip your toe in. I said it. See what I did there? If you're afraid to dip your toe in with this and you feel like you need some support, you can totally hit me up. I offer one-to-one coaching services and soon to be group coaching as well. And we can just create a nice, safe container for you to proceed with this purging process in these dragon trials. And also the How to Train Your Dragon e-course is a great help. Because that's going to introduce you to your main dragon guide, and they can walk you through this process and kind of be that mentor figure for you. So finally, for those of you that were patient and waited all the way to the end, thank you. You're awesome. Me and the dragons love you forever. And your reward is a quick access ticket to the dragon realm. That is my dragon ascension initiation meditation, whatever the hell I call it. It's got a lot of jargon in the name that I'm going to link up here. It's a free meditation on YouTube. Many people have gone through this meditation now at this point and had amazing results. And this, I believe, was actually the meditation I myself did the first time I discovered a healing frequency pool in the dragon realm. So that is certainly a great free resource for you and place to start with this. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, let me know in the comments below because I love me some feedback. I am like a scientist just throwing this stuff out here, gathering information. I would love to do more videos on this topic if you've got any specific questions. I am also curious to hear if anyone else has had these experiences with these dragon healing frequency pools, because it was just so weird how it kept popping up in all these different kind of places for me before I was like, oh, this is just a thing that the dragons offer. So it would be really validating if other people had these experiences and you want to share in the comments. As usual, friends, thank you so much for watching, for supporting what I do. Me and the dragons would love you forever. If you could like the video, you could subscribe, and you hit that notification bell to be notified when I post on my super erratic schedule. This also helps others to find us, to find this work, which is so crucial right now, especially this video, because the dragons want people to use these healing frequency pools, okay? So yeah, we would really appreciate your support. Of course, we love and appreciate you regardless of your choices. Go have yourself a nice Dragon Realm vacay, my friends, and until next time, stay powerful.